exciting month of Singapore sport, particularly in the sport of football, where the FIFA World Cup qualifiers happened last month, Duncan, and our boys did fantastically well. More on that in just a bit, as well as hockey, where our women's junior hockey team made history. Other exciting events, of course, happening for the remainder of 2019. For the full list of events, you will want to check out our What's On calendar on myactivesg.com. But first, we're going to dive into football.
It was a very good start for Singapore under Tatsuma Yoshida in the World Cup qualifiers. A 2-2 draw at the National Stadium against Yemen. No win, but they came here to Jalan Besar Stadium and beat Palestine in a convincing victory by 2 goals, 2-1. And now 4 points after 2 matches, top of the table in a group that has Uzbekistan and Saudi Arabia. So a good start for Singapore, but the acid test is this month when they do face Uzbekistan and Saudi Arabia, and it's going to be a very, very good test for our boys away from home.
Tickets for that, of course, are available on sportshubtix.com, and if you do purchase tickets to the World Cup qualifiers, you also get 30% off the matches for Brazil that are coming up at the Singapore Sports Hub very, very soon. The Singapore Premier League coming to an end, an exciting end of the season. Duncan, we made some predictions at the start of the season. How close were we?
Well, I don't think you were very close, but I got 2 out of 3 of the top 3 correct. I did fancy Hougang United as the dark horses. They finished 3rd. Tampines Rovers under Gavin Lee and with a solid squad, full of strength in depth, finished 2nd. But Brunei DPMM, which neither of us thought would win the championship, did so, and they did so convincingly. The best attack and best defense.
We're going to touch on now the topic of hockey, with our women's team winning its first ever continental trophy in history, and that was, from what I understand, a little unexpected, but with that they booked themselves a ticket to Japan next year. Of course, our girls team remained undefeated throughout the tournament, defeating tough opposition in the likes of Uzbekistan and Chinese Taipei as well.
Also a very special shout out to the keeper of the tournament, Singapore's very own Taylor Liu, who conceded no goals at all during the tournament. Singapore did concede 1, but it wasn't under her watch. And good to see that our players stepping up as a team, but also individually showing that we can mix it with the best.
Singapore Swimming Association had its fundraiser event last month, and Duncan, you were there.
Yeah, it was a grand occasion at Shangri-La Hotel, and the stars came out to play Singapore Swimming's legends and legends of the past, and as well present legends in terms of Joseph Schooling came down. And you know, it was a good opportunity to raise funds for the Singapore Swimming Association. A total of $400,000 was raised, and this would be used for athletes in terms of training stints and overseas training trips as well. So it's not just for swimming, it's for water polo, it's for diving, it's for the whole family of Singapore Swimming. It was really good to see the likes of Tao Li as well, and Jocelyn Yeoh coming down, you know, legends of Singapore sport.
Still on the topic of aquatics, we have a water polo event coming up just next week. It's the FINA Water Polo Challengers Cup. It's going to happen at the OCBC Aquatic Centre from the 8th to 13th of October, Duncan. And Singapore, being the defending champions and regional powerhouses, have been drawn in Group A of a 10-nation competition alongside the likes of Malaysia, Philippines, Zimbabwe and Ireland. So if you do want to catch our boys in action and have a sneak peek of the action before SEA Games 2019, you can do so. Tickets are available on Sports Hub Tix as well.
Another big event in October is the M1 Nations Cup, and that is where Singapore's netball team will take part in a 6-nation series against Botswana, Papua New Guinea, Cook Islands and Ireland as well. And it is a final preparation for them as well ahead of the SEA Games. So get on down to the OCBC Arena and support our girls ahead of the SEA Games. It is the big sporting event of their calendar. So looking forward to this one, and just rounds off a great October for Singapore sports.